La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all. Grand Rising, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button for your girl Tay Tay, baby. We outside, all right? Hopefully everybody is feeling good, feeling great. You already know how this go for the day. If nobody told you that they love you this morning, today, period, just make sure you remember that Tay Tay do. Okay, if we woke up this morning, let anything be an extra to you, okay? God is good, God is great, and He made sure that we was awake. How is everybody? Hey, Simone. Blessed morning to you, beautiful. You the first one in here. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. We got to do the mental check-in. Let your girl Tay Tay know if you a 1, 2, or a 3, baby. You know your mental health counts with me. A 1 mean you good. A 2 in between. A 3 means that you need a prayer from me, basically. But hopefully by the time this live is over, okay, you be at a 1, okay? That's what we doing over here. Good energy. Hey, God's child D. Kiss my babies for me and listen, grab me, baby. Grab me. Come on in. Come on in. Big hugs. Big hugs. Near far. You know you got Tay Tay heart, baby. Hey, Nikki. Nikki says she a 2 and a 3. We gonna pull you to a 1, baby. All good energy. All right. Less is more. That's for sure. And if we woke up this morning, let everything come in the door, anything else that come in the door be an extra. I feel good this morning, y'all. I feel great. Hey, Cheryl, that's right. Drop the prayer hands for Nikki. You already know how it go. Everybody in the chat, pray for my girl for sure. But listen, y'all. You know your girl Tay Tay had to come live, right? Happy hump day, everybody, by the way. But did y'all see how JOHNELL was pushing that baby in that swing? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. If parenting classes is a thing, then they need them definitely, indefinitely. It seemed like that baby was about to tip over out the swing and bump his forehead on the grass. What in the hell? Where was the support? Every time the baby came forward in the swing, my ass was in here trying to catch the baby like he was throwing the baby to me. Like, this what we doing? Is this what we doing now? Is this what we doing now? In the process or in between you melting that fake ass body butter in the microwave, you came up with the great idea. Okay, let's take the kids outside and put them in a swing. But who was the goddamn smart person that decided to record it? So before y'all uploaded that goddamn video, nobody decided to look at the video and say, wait a minute, I don't think this should be the one that we upload. It looked like the baby about to be dragging on the flow. We really cannot make this shit up. How? How? Tell me how. Hey, mother love. I thought that baby was the. Listen, Miss Cheryl, every time the baby came forward, they held her arms open like I was going to be catching the baby. Like, oh no, wait. What is we doing? What is going on here? Definitely hit that like button for your girl Tay Tay, please, and thank you, baby. Hey, everybody coming in. As you come in, please definitely drop and let it be known, are you a 1, 2, or a 3 for show? So that way, while we in here, we could get our pray on for those that need the good energy, baby. What in the hell? So you making fake butter, microwavable butter, and in between, you came up with the great idea to say, you know what? Let me go put this baby out here in the swing. Hey, Octavia. Maudrey, good morning, beautiful. That's right, God shall D. Tell them to hit the like button for me. Put that like button in a coma, baby. We is in the building this morning, and I am happy for those that are here to receive this great energy from me because energy is everything, and life is definitely life. And people don't realize how much value they voice actually have. And when a lot of people come on this internet to listen to us speak, you understand? They seek the value in our voices, baby. So if my value in my voice can bring some great energy, then that's a great thing for me. Tay Tay is a one this morning, if I didn't say, because I am blessed to just be alive. Do you understand? Because everybody is not. And a lot of people take, how can I say, life, how can I say, not seriously. All right. But you got to make a lot more memories and less mess. But we're going to talk about this mess this morning. Because I couldn't get over the factors of seeing that baby. I'm going to say it over and over again. Why the hell would you upload that goddamn video? Whole great idea was it you so thirsty to catch any moment that you can to prove that this man is interacting with his children, even down to him. He wanted to be seen. Listen, I'm not fucking with Bree, but I'm still around my babies. And in the factors of him proving that he's still around his babies, being, 2025 daddy of the year and shit, she decides to record him while he's pushing the baby in the swing. And then he puts the video on his page like it was gonna get some type. What type of no? I know I'm not tripping. I got mine too, Maudrey. That's right. Make sure y'all get y'all water in. Tay Tay has been struggling, but I'm trying to do better, friend. And within the last couple of days, I must say, I have been picking up a lot more water, baby. And I appreciate my supporters and my family that's within my community because y'all definitely be checking me. I've done seen so many comments on videos, under videos like, Tay, I'm only here to ask you if you had some water today. Girl, go get some water. And I might laugh to myself, but I definitely appreciate the support. I do. One hand wash the other, and both hands wash the face. We always know that that is the case. So thank you for looking out for me, you guys. I really appreciate that. Hey, CC. Blessed morning, baby. Because being here is definitely a blessing, baby. We outside. We talking about the factors of Ja putting this baby in this goddamn swing, and it looked like his forehead was about to be dragging on the goddamn grass. Now, what's crazy is I didn't even do a video for the last couple of days. I'm going to be honest with y'all because Tay been moving around. And outside of that, when I have been online, I actually been in the bushes or in chats that's been dealing with the factors of the Romika, Carlos, and Holly situation. So I really ain't been checking too much in on BRIANA and her moose friend, right? So when I do decide to go check in on BRIANA and her moose friend, to my surprise, the baby is dragging. Why the hell is that baby in that swing, swinging the way he being swung? And I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if it's just me, but y'all tell me if I might be ODing on this one. But those twins is a little bit older, if I believe, and it seemed like they don't have no real stability for a support when it comes up to sitting up in different things. Because the way that that baby was just slumped in that swing, it didn't seem like it didn't have any of its own support. Now, I know when my baby was between, and I know all babies reach milestones at a different stage. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm not even saying nothing on a disrespectful aspect. I'm just saying I know that different babies move at different times at different stages. But I know at certain stages, in the stages of these, and at the age of these baby stages, my kids were sitting up firmly. Hey, True Slayer. That baby was bent over praying. I'm telling you, he was like, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And they got them like, we, save me. What the hell you mean we? But I'm just being honest, truth slayer. Am I bugging out or not? I know between the 8 to 12 month step that the baby is supposed to have enough support to sit up by themselves. That baby in that swing just seemed so limp to me. Like it didn't have no support at all. And that's why when they was pushing the swing, the baby was just like a dummy doll. I'm just being honest. It wasn't as if it was no kicking of the feet or any arm swinging. The baby just looked at like baggage in the damn swing. And every time the swing came forward to the screen, Tay Tay was trying to catch the goddamn baby. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? What is wrong with the people? Anything for a moment. Hey, Shot Quitty. Anything for a goddamn moment. Because ain't no way nobody gonna tell me that was great parenting. And if you ask me, I think after the fact is of this girl having 6 goddamn kids, she would have knew that was damaging. But the facts that everybody always looking for a moment to prove to people that there's even a moment, look at the moments that they be uploading. Pushing that baby, giggling with, and yes, Miss Brenda, Tay Tay had all arms open, like, oh shit, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Lord have mercy. Yes, I was in my own house trying to catch they baby. Instead of her being out here goddamn Bible pushing and giving out fake words of non-wisdom, talking about she's starting up skincare lines while this person is out here re-pushing this goddamn body butter, so fake, whatever you want to call it, baby. But I cannot get over the fact is of seeing that baby in that swing. I can't wait. Because I've been putting a video on hold since last week that I haven't released, excuse me, as of yet. But they gave me all the shit that I needed to add it to it. I might put this in the front of the video because at the end of the day, this was a dummy move for show. To prove the fact is that you around your kids, you gonna be willing to upload some stupid shit. And then the fact is that people make it seem that they don't want to get talked about, baby. It's not even the factors of being talked about. It's the shit that they get talked about with and because of. At the end of the day, I would never want that the factors of my name being said due to the factors of my bad parenting. Godchild D say he don't know no better. Poor thing. He damn sure don't. He was just a giggling. The baby head was damn near touching his feet. We on y'all parenting skills ass. That's right. I'm telling you, stop playing. Wait, Truth Slay, it's Thursday. Wait a minute, it's Thursday. Yes, and I'm talking about Happy Hump Day. Lord have mercy. Shine on me, shine on me. Y'all see how my days is going, baby. I did not know it was Thursday. Shana-na, shana-na-na-na. Right. Oh, Lord. Yes, Godchild's D. That baby forehead was damn near touching his feet. And I'm just going to be honest. People do things because they hear people speak on certain things. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember, maybe like a week or two, Robert had uploaded a photo of Moski, and he was like, oh, her mommy did her hair. She looks so beautiful, right? That's something that should happen on the regular basis. That's not something that you should do for proof. I'm being honest. Why should that man have to pick up his daughter and she's not maintained? and she's going with him. You don't know if a person is picking up their kid to be going somewhere, if they have plans. But I applauded the fact that regardless to whether she was doing it for the internet or not, she actually did that. And now she don't went back to having on a different pair of lion ass glasses with this I'll be sure little Richard ass fucking wig looking like she's suffering. It's sickening. It's sickening. But the fact is that she did Mosky here was definitely for the factors of the internet. Oh, yeah. But if that's the case, do it all the time. Why you be having my girl Lala out here looking like that? And I'm just being honest. Dreads is what it is. And I know dreads got to go through they ugly phase. I think that's what they call it, the ugly phase, right? I know dreads definitely go through the ugly phase or whatever the case may be, but that don't mean that you can't keep the baby hair oil and treat it in between. People think that it takes so much money to be able to look good, and that is not the truth. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars for your kids to be looking decent on the accounts or accounts of you. And then you let this goddamn moose embarrass you every chance he goddamn get. Because out of all the moments that can be uploaded, why is always some bullshit? Always something to give the CC something to talk about, not in a good light. I would not want my parenting to be the thing that's being questioned. So I'm a liar and not a good parent. And then I connect myself with a whore that's not a good parent either. They just using the kids for promotional purposes. I thought maybe they just co-parenting, right? Because they sure don't listen. JOHNELL looked like he needs space. He looked like he's enjoying his space. Okay? Wow, he looked like he glowing. She looking like she about to disappear. Acting like she got so much going on or about to be going on out here. And don't complete nothing that she starts. Nothing. So when you coming out here talking about you got skincare, how you selling skincare? And like I said before, you don't even wash your ass. That would have to come from somebody that's clean and knowing what it is that they speak. But for you to come out here half-ass parenting, half-ass creating, half-ass relationship, and everything is half-ass and half-ass and half-ass some more. Good morning, beauty bar. I was freaking out about the baby and the damn swing about. Listen, beauty. Listen, if Tay Tay say it again, I felt like I was on the field trying to catch a goddamn football. You know when the football players be on the field and they be scuffling back and forth in the grass trying to see where the ball is going to land at, so they will be able to catch it. I felt like I was trying to catch the football on the field before it hit the ground. To say what now? To say what now? Like, ain't no money worth, listen, all money is not good money, okay? And when you uploading shit that make your character or your credibility looks a certain type of way, that's not good for me, baby. They can keep that money. So people feel that, being that drama sells and negativity sells, like, fuck it, long as they talking about you, they talking about you. But I would actually care about the factors of me being at a certain level in the things that people chose to spoke of or choose to speak of. It don't have nothing to do with anything that's positive when it comes from you. It always have to do with some fake shit. Even down to this relationship. Y'all fake, well, Bree faking it to make it. JOHNELL ain't faking shit. He letting it definitely be known. I'm a bachelor for show, okay? And with the factors of all of his shit staying stable throughout the factors of their relationship, it just shows. It just shows. At any point in time, she can go. I don't know. At this point, I'm loving it. He doing shit on purpose, right? I love it too. That's why Tay Tay about to be on her shit this week. I told you, if it wasn't for the factors of me taking a little break because I was doing the puffy thing and checking into this Romika situation, I definitely would have been dropping some videos. Y'all already know. But for sure, Tay Tay about to be on the roll because ain't no way you let the nigga you built come out here and play you. He looking more popular than you do now. People checking in for him and ain't thinking about the factors of you. They trying to see what JOHNELL is doing. Let me see what JOHNELL is doing to fuck Bree today. Next, he gonna have the girl twin bouncing on the trampoline. Or in that goddamn bouncy house that they set up in the back for Moski with no goddamn kids. At least at that point in time, it'll be some kids in it. Because what in the hell? I'm sorry to say, but those babies are not cute. God forgive us all. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we know not what we do. And we please ask for you to excuse the things that we do. We may understand, but some things we don't, but you do. And we just need forgiveness from you. Okay. We shall be safe now. The Lords know that we are the pure people. We means no harm. But if we're going to actually talk about the kids, my thing is it don't seem like they're growing at the steady stages or meeting milestones at the stages that they supposed to. Hey Nina! Hey, beautiful. You know, Tay Tay love her some you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, Talisa. I'm sorry, Talisa. There we go. Grand Rising, beautiful. Like, I thought at certain milestones, babies is supposed to be doing certain things. I've had a baby that has walked between 8.5 and 9 months. Less more sitting up by themselves. Now, every kid I had was not walking at 8.5 to 9 months. No, I would not say that because no kid is the same. But I think by at least 8.5 months and some change, that they should be sitting up a little bit more stably. That baby in that swing looked it like a fill-in. It didn't even look like a human. The baby just looked it like a bag in the swing, swinging back and forth, baby. So why we don't see these babies cooing? What happened to cooing? I know my babies was cooing and thinking that they was talking real shit, even though we may have thought that it wasn't or able to be understood. My kids was definitely popping their shit. My grandson, TJ, okay, he say different things, of course, but he be cooling in between. But it's the factors of the activity. We don't hear these babies make no noise. We don't see these babies crawling. We don't see no legs kicking, flipping, dipping, rolling over. We ain't seen nothing, Hova. Next week, gonna see them twins in a hot air balloon. Yo, I'm dead, True Slayer. You are funny as shit. She said by next week, we gonna see them babies in a hot air balloon, baby. They gonna be taking off, sitting on the edge of the basket like how Michael Jackson had blanket. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But if it's not us seeing these kids in a certain way every time they display them, I'm serious. They need to go back to posting cartoons if this is the case. If this is the case, go back to the goddamn cartoons. Because every time y'all uploaded them babies, since y'all been uploading them babies, it been some dumb shit. Some dumb shit. The babies outside never got no clothes on. The baby's bottles never got no tops on them. We never seen the baby. Give them kids a goddamn chicken bone, a turkey bone, or something. Every time you see them, it's by all they do is feed off of bottles in the cereal. What about putting shit in the bowl? Even if you can puree it for them. If you don't choose to puree it yourself, you do know they do sell jars of baby food in the supermarket, right? These some special Geritol babies. Shana na, Darlene. Say that shit again, baby. Cause ain't no way these kids is the age that they are. And we not seeing more milestones by far. We not seeing more milestones be met. We have yet to see shit. And you can do faceless content with that if that's what it is that you choose. But if you're going to bring the babies out here, at least show what the hell they do. Not put them out here just for people to view. And it's never a good view. It's an embarrassment to you. Like that shit is sad. And the bad part, the people that support them be right in the goddamn comments, yes, manning that shit on. So you mean to tell me, BRIANA supporters, hey, bed bugs, you mean to tell me it's okay for a baby's forehead to be damn near dragging on the grass? No support for the back? And a person just steady swinging them back and forth like that? At what point did it look like that child was enjoying that swing ride? Huh? Huh? Liana has court today with the landlord. Yeah, she better get that man his fucking money. You can't run from everybody. She gonna be in court a lot. She been in court a lot. 2025 has been her court life. Period. Period. That man said you gonna pay me. Shaquiti said Pac said they asked for continuance. Yeah, cause she used to show off Amora. She don't show off these babies cause she know. Yo, let's say it again. Say that again. The way she used to show off Moski, baby. Okay. Okay. It's not the same when it comes down to the factors of these babies at all. You know how if I had twins, right? If I had twins, I would be dressing them up, matching them, even if they not the same sex. Wherever the opposite sex is, they will be doing the different color switch. Like I would really be doing it up. I'm just being honest. That's just my point of view. And then she doesn't look nothing like she used to. If you go in on any social media platform and you look at Brie now and then, she fell off bad, friend. She fell off real bad. And I don't have nothing bad to say about women that feel okay if I need to put a little upgrade to my body to make me feel secure within myself. That's what it is that I'm going to do. You know what they say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. But if you feel that it need a fixing, then fix it. And that's on period. But just because a person has a body, that's not all it takes to be great. You out here losing yourself as a person. You can't go buy that from nowhere. They don't sell, well, they probably do sell people in the Dominican Republic. But you understand what the hell I mean? Once you lose yourself, it's hard to refine yourself again. And in this situation that a person bragged about being so great for them, it seems like they're only losing instead of profiting. This situation is seeming more like a liability than an asset. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to even throw the factors of a man because regardless of who you with, you supposed to stand on shit yourself. When you let yourself go down in a situation where you say that you was so up, it's just confusing to the people that's viewing. Because see, we seen when you was with Mr. LaTruth. Okay, we seen the way that you looked. We seen the lifestyle that you had. And now it's nothing that matches that. Nothing that matches that. That's why every time I hear Auntie Pimo be like, "Kid, get right." That is the perfect name. Cause you just can't get it right, baby. And you had the right situation for you, and you turned it into something all wrong. You're out here looking bad, bad. Like, sis, it looked like you rocking a Timu wig. It looked like it's blended with synthetic. But when you live in a synthetic lifestyle, then everything that you are about will be synthetic too. Hit that like button for your girl Tay. Hit that like button, baby, and definitely share the video to let them know that Tay is here. Let them know that girl Tay is here. Nina said, bad, bad, bad. She has lost herself, period. Yes. If you compare old photos to the way that this girl looks now, there is a big difference in how she looks. And it's not for the better, it's definitely for the down. Let's be real now. Let's be real now. It's not for the better. I'm a compliment shorty. When BRIANA first started coming out here, and I'm not talking about with her lying shit. I'm talking about when you can tell that her and Robert Money became different and they started upgrading themselves and their family as well. She was looking good. She was looking healthy. She was looking like a look. Now she looks, and I'm just being honest, cooked. Sis look cooked out here. Cooked. Overdone. Fuck well done. Okay, she's past the factors of looking well, of looking good, and she's past the factors of she's over fucking cooked at this point in time. And I say it all the time. That's because when you don't do no good, you don't get no good. And that's why she needs to get her ass off of social media. Yes, for a while. And take care of your kids. Make that your focus instead of these ninjas. If a person focused on their kids more, they would see a lot more. People love family content. I'm going to continue to say it. I drop my videos on Bree and this, that, and the third, baby, but I'm not going to act like when I drop stuff that has to do with my kids, people love it. And if you got multiple kids, why not work it rather than hurt it? Because at the end of the day, right now, I'm just going to be honest. Waking up to your kids and going to sleep to your kids is the best feeling in the world. To me, I'm going to be honest, baby. But just because you have kids and you're in a household, that does not mean that you are present, baby. If you got so much going on with yourself, what time do you really have to pour in to any of these kids? I mean, the twins is definitely going to get the attention because right now they have no type of independence. They can't go to the bathroom on their own. They can't feed themselves. So they definitely need her assistance, baby. Whereas Mosky and the other kids, they can go in the refrigerator and get them something. They can make something quick to make sure that they put something in them. And they go to school. So at some point in time, they get a break from you. But outside of the factors of that, if your attention is going to the factors of the ninja, all the court dates that you got, the twins that you have to deal with, and the fake brands that you saying that you coming out here with but never completing, when do you actually have time for any parenting? And that's why that seems like the smallest area on the graph chart, baby. She does, latte. Her face look, yes, yes, yes. She had, listen, her age done progressed so fast. Okay. And a person say, "Oh, I don't wear no makeup," it's because now you wear filters in place where makeup used to be, because you're no longer going to get your face done, baby. Don't try to fucking play us. We are very fucking smart. You wasn't never the person that was doing your own makeup from the start. You was going and getting your face beat, sissy. But when the money changed, the eyebrows change, the eyelashes change, the face is no longer beat, and then we get to receive only the filters, baby, because now that's where your confidence lies. That's where your confidence lies now at this point. That is definitely where. Because you coming out here and just being yourself is something that'll never happen. Because a person is so insecure with themselves, they put themselves or try to place themselves or talk about themselves being in positions to big themselves up, to appear to people to be bigger than what they actually are. When you come out here and you bragging about the factors of you running businesses and your bank account basically being almost unlimited, then you should not be out here looking hit, sis. Ain't no way. Chat, hit that like button, baby. And I definitely got a mental goal. So y'all, please definitely support your host for sure. Tay Tay definitely got her tip jar out and about, but you can definitely support me in other ways, baby. But I appreciate always. A way is a way, and one hand wash the other, baby, and both hands wash the face. And I definitely appreciate any support that I get. Let's talk about it. It's something to talk about. Why the fuck they don't sit there and do a little family series or something like that? That'd be something that's cool. It's 6 of y'all, 3 girls, 3 boys, a mommy and a daddy. Y'all could be the new 2025. Here's a story about a man named Brady. Right? Y'all could be the new Brady Bunch and shit like that. Let me not give you no ideas. You already be stealing people's shit out here. It was the makeup that had her supporters thinking she was so pretty. Nina said it was the makeup, but the fact is that she kept herself together. Right now, together is not a thing. You can see Bree looking any type of way at any type of time. And that's not the type of time that it used to be on. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, girl, go get your Michael Kors bag back for all of this. Bring your Michael. You understand? Because at least then you was keeping yourself together, friend. Now you only wear brand deal wigs, looking like them shits was at the bottom of the closet. Cause I don't know what the fuck this Jerry curl wig or where you be getting these goddamn Jerry curl ass wigs, Bobby. These some fly ass shades, Bobby. The Bobby meet Whitney ass wig. What the fuck? And then had the nerve to compare herself to Tina goddamn Turner. Mm-mm. You ain't Tina, but the moose damn sure may be Ike. Let's talk about that. Niggas got to get some parenting classes, and they free. Parenting classes is free because for y'all to have that goddamn baby in that swing like that, ain't no smart parenting going on over there. Ain't no smart parenting going on over there. All right? The makeup done came off just like on your face. And now everybody see how bullshit your situation actually is. And then the fact is that people be, who the fuck want to hate on somebody being unhappy? I'm not hating on that. I feel sorry. Because when you come out here and you pump somebody to fuck up and they flatten your tires, that's not nothing to brag on. I'm just being honest. We see it. But remember, they was in the business of kicking people while they was down. She thought Robert wasn't gonna never get up. But what you do to people is what you receive. And that's why you ain't on shit right now, baby. Nothing. And now the Moose is using all of the promotion and the people that you gave him to live off of you, friend. So now not only are you doing for him, your supporters is taking care of him too. How the fuck they know that that body butter ain't on shit and they still buying it? It's not the fact is that they give a fuck about the body butter. They not trying to make they skin shine. They just trying to get some shit from your ninja, sis. It's just the factors of where it come from. Niggas is buying that goddamn body butter as a souvenir. You know, like when you go to Jamaica and you buy a keychain or you might buy a glass. Yeah, people is buying that body butter just for that. I done said buddy butter. Buddy butter. Cause it damn sure ain't no body butter. All he had to do was hold the baby upright on the swing and push him gently. His childish, yes, Truth Slayer. He was pushing that baby in the swing like the baby was already about 2 or 3 and had all of his support in its back, baby. But the back support probably is not good because they always got them babies laying down, propped up with a bottle in their mouth. That's the laziest shit ever. I'm not going to say as a parent, I never, because we all have. If we trying to get something done, within the meantime, in between time, sometimes we will lay the baby down with the bottle real quick. You understand? To get some shit done. But ain't no way. Ain't no way. You bigged him up for him to put you the fuck down. And now you got these 2 Geritol twins and you out here looking stupid. It's domestic violence month. I thought you came out here because you was a victim. I don't see you doing shit for the people that is supporting you on the behalf of it. If a person is a victim, wouldn't this be the month that you definitely celebrate the factors of your stripes and not your scars? And I would think that if you was a woman that was doing empowerment, as you say, then this would be the month that you go hard, baby. You went hard this month when your ass came out here lying. That's for sure. So why we don't see you out here doing no DV supports? We don't see you doing no what happened to the woman empowerment? That shit went with the Geritol twins. He blew her bag and building his. Listen, you are absolutely right. He blew her bag and then built one off of her. And now taking all of her supporters from her. And who him was helping to the baby? Bree. I seen the hands in the side of the screen too. At first, I thought it was Bree, but I wasn't sure, so I don't really want to say. It could have been Lala, but maybe it was Bree. You know, she got to do something to be seen. So at the end of the day, it's always gonna be some type of way. If it's a finger, if she could get a kneecap when he online, just to show people that she around at that time, we gonna see a fucking kneecap. Like, yeah, I'm here. He's still around me. But just because a man is with his babies don't mean that he's with you. Just because a man is around his kids don't mean that he's around you. Him being there for his kids ain't got nothing to do with him being in a relationship. And I bet you that's what he be telling the bitches, like, nah, that's just my baby moms, nigga. We ain't together. I ain't fuck with her for a little minute, but you know my kids is young, so sometimes she got to come through and I got to be around her, but nah, it ain't even like that. Me and her ain't fucking around with the fuck around. We just co-parenting. And that's something that can be believed. But that just look bad on your behalf, Bree. Because, okay, a person is posting his children, but there's no family moments. No family moments. Since niggas ain't been a cartoon, he ain't been close to you. Not like that. Hey, Gigi. She thought, right, exactly, Darlene. What you said, she thought by having them twins, he was gonna marry her. Sure did. Sure did. Sis was even willing to go out and buy her own ring. Do y'all remember when she got that ring in the kitchen? And Lala was like, oh, so that mean that, oh, Y'all gonna get married now or whatever. But that's normally the way. That's not the way somebody proposed. They go, will you marry me? And that's not what it is that he gave. That's not what it is that he gave at all, baby. At all, at all. That's not what it is that he gave at all, at all. He definitely seemed like one of those ninjas that come in the situation, be eating up all the kids' snacks, drinking up all they Capri Sun juices. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you are a woman and you have kids, know every man that you get into a relationship with, them kids is not their responsibility. But if it's somebody that you plan on having longevity with, then yes, that's something that comes along with the package. We don't see y'all interacting on the factors of family or court. We see y'all interacting on the factors of doing shit for views to get support. That's it. That's it. It's about the money. And a lot of times, being that they know drama sell, that's the only way they make money, hell. So they'll come out here and drop some bullshit just to get people talking about it because they need the revenue to continue to come in. So if they're not staying relevant, they're not making nothing. And they damn sure, well, she ain't making nothing like what she used to make. Now, we ain't gonna say she ain't making no money because that would just be stupid. But when you get used to making a certain type of money and you not making that certain type of money anymore, it is definitely effective. It definitely will affect you. It will. If fumbling the bag was a person, listen, I'm going to warm up my coffee. Okay, because my kids is in school and I ain't got nobody to send. Dude, I can't. Hey, you. Okay, I am the hey you at this point in time. So I'm gonna hey you my ass to the microwave to warm up this coffee, y'all. In the meantime, please definitely make sure that those likes is liking, and please definitely support your girl Tay. I did set a goal in my brain, so hopefully it goes that way because I definitely been trying to put in and invest in my baby with this sewing thing that she got going on. Anything that my kids think of as a hobby, I try to support it to the best of my ability. I was thinking about actually setting up an Amazon wish list for her so that way she could get a little bit more of the things a little bit faster. But if you can definitely support your host with the most, so that way I can do my best to invest. Because if you ain't investing in yourself, how you doing the best of yourself or the best for yourself? Now let me go warm up this coffee. Hit that like button, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. But you are your brand and your brand is you. And you definitely should try to change the support when it comes down to your brand because the supporters that a person have is only damaging. They not there for the good. They only there for the bad. So as long as something is producing and it's not for the good, they're going to stay around for it. Hey Gigi, I'm in and out the chat currently. I'm doing well. That's what I love to hear, God Charles D. Hey Eminem. Hey, beautiful. I just was catching the rest of your live this morning from the football game. That is definitely amazing how they're implementing God into the factors of them being great players, because they let it be known. Let God be first in anything that you do, because He is the one that's going to push you. I love that for them kids. Once I finish my live, I'm gonna go back and finish watching it, because it was definitely interesting. It needs to be more situations like that for our kids, because I'm just going to be honest. A lot of them don't know what the Lord is, or who the Lord is, or don't have a relationship with. So that was definitely a great thing. And I'm happy you took us along for the ride, baby. I'm good. I'm glad you are doing well. Raji, yes, ma'am. Thank you for watching too. You very welcome, baby. And I'm gonna leave a comment once I finish. I'm gonna put a little unicorn. But yeah, it's a lot of things that's going on out here that a person can do to bless their business, other than the point of view that they come up here with and be given. I'm just gonna be honest. Now she over here pushing Bibles. Okay, that's how you know her relationship ain't the fuck good. That's how you know her relationship ain't the fuck good. Because anytime you gotta post old memories of what things used to be, that means you not happy where you at, and you wish that at some point shit could go back. You ain't never healed from the situation that you was in, and that was the only reason why you got into this one, friend. And it's not going to work, because you got into it off of doing dirt. And then the same man that you used to try to spite the ex-man that you still in love with, and the only reason you with him in the first place, is now playing in your goddamn face, baby, and taking all of your followers away. And the factors of taking your followers, he's putting not like he's embarrassing you. Like, not for nothing. Am I the only one that noticed? Since this thing has been a thing, anytime they've been on camera, and she said it herself, even when she was exposing him, the way that he finds humor in a situation is with saying lame ass jokes that's true. Girl, you never heard the saying, people ain't laughing with you, people laughing at you? That's exactly what it is that he be doing. While he's with you, he's laughing at you because he know he's embarrassing you. But the fact is that he's embarrassing you in front of so many people, it be crazy. He's very much immature and very childish. Very childish. And you cannot turn a childish boy into a man overnight. It's not going to happen. And that's why your situation is not right. Johnell is out here looking at everything except for you. He has to deal with you now. I wouldn't want a person only dealing with me because they have to deal with me. What? I would want it to be a person wants to deal with me. Now, I'm not saying at some point in time he wasn't engaging in the relationship, and I don't mean engaging by bringing something to the relationship. I mean being far as in the relationship. But he was just using that as camera time, sis, for promotion. The more you put him out here, the more you was promoting him. The more you promoted him, the more it was better for him. Johnell knows that she's still in love with Robert. Yeah, that's why he was so busy telling her, listen, after you let me know what's going on with that divorce. You gotta let me know what's going. That's why he wanted to stay in tune with that divorce. Because if you actually moved on and you with a new dude, right? Then why every chance you get, you on the internet arguing with your ex about some shit that you say that you don't care about? This girl was in the mall walking around with her kids on speakerphone, talking pure shit. Talking pure shit. Wow, she was with another nigga shopping, talking about, yeah, don't Robert be if you're not focused on your old and you moving on with your new, then why do you feel you have to defend yourself about anything that had to do with something you're no longer in. I wouldn't give a fuck, friend. That's right, Stream Elements. Let them know. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you, Hadia Smith, for becoming a part of the family, friend. Women get it, how can I say, confused and misconstrued. Okay. When you get with someone, you are already you. Okay. When you get with somebody, it's supposed to be able to build as two. But when you got somebody that's just building off of you, it's not about you and them. It's not a us situation, friend. It's about them getting what it is that they need to be able to proceed. Proceed with what you say. The factors of getting their face out there, baby. Just like we know this person is an upcoming actor for sure. You can't make it seem like he's not out there in the business trying to get his feet wet. And how do you get your feet wet? The more people that knows you, the more people that will view you. And if you have a certain amount of support behind you, then people consider that when it comes to you. People go off of social media ranking all of the time now. It's bad that when you go to certain jobs, they ask, hey, do you have Instagram? But I ain't giving y'all my Instagram. The people at work shouldn't need my Instagram. Well, why y'all need my Instagram for, ma'am? But it's the factors that people like to see how people socially interact and engage with others, baby. And we live in a time, unfortunately, when everything goes off of numbers, baby. So if you come across a creator and you see that they have, let's say, 3 million supporters, followers, or whatever, you're going to say, well, hey, this person engages heavy within the social media community because they have a heavy following. But this is one thing I'm going to say. It's one thing to have active followers, but it's another thing to have dead followers. Do you understand? You can have the number 3 million, but if them 3 million people ain't engaging, or not even the 500,000 of those people are not engaging, dead subscribers is just dead weight. So the only thing you got is the number as substance. So when people look at the number and don't know what comes with the person, a lot of times they're going to end up disappointed. That's why when she did these brand deals, they did not hit on shit. When it happened with the lady with the factors for the single mothers, and with the lady with the factors of the shit that mega live that she supposedly did on TikTok, friend. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Miss Ashley. Welcome in, beautiful. How are you doing? Grand rising to everybody. For those that's just coming in, friend, you know Tay is real about her mental check-in. So please let me know if you are a 1, 2, or a 3. A 1 mean good, a 2 mean in between. And if you add a 3, me and my chat community will definitely pray for you, baby. Mental health is definitely important in this space. I care. If nobody else cares, dry your eyes. Why did Tupac just come in my head? I'm telling you, just like me in life, I'm learning the difference between opposition and obstacles. Okay? Opposition deals with the devil. Obstacles deal with the factors of the Lord. You have to know when the Lord is putting obstacles out there to test you, to see if you're ready to go into your next chapter, to be who it is that he knows you can be before he gives you the blessing and you receive. Now, the opposition is the devil that's going to block you from what it is that you are trying to reach, that's going to push you or pull you into your next chapter, baby. Anytime the devil is dancing at an all-time high, when you're feeling like, oh, why is this not going right for me? Everything is just seeming like it's going wrong. If anything could be wrong at this time, then the time is now. But no, sometimes you got to realize it's not the devil. It's the Lord putting that obstacle there to see how you can maneuver and get around it without having a situation in your life that you go back to instead of move forward from. Hey, boo banger. You a 2 today, baby. Well, Tay Energy gonna try to bring you to a 1 by the time we done. And I'm gonna pray for you while you here, hun. You already know how it go. Deja Baby TV in the building. Listen, y'all, this is one of my eggs. One of my eggs. Yes, one of my eggs is in the building. Hey, Tay J. Your grandma loves you, baby. Pack your bag and come on over. I've been waiting. I'm about to take your mother to court. I'm about to take your mother to court like Robert did BRIANA for visitation. Sure is, because I've been sending out my child support, but I ain't been getting no visits, y'all. Tell Deja to bring my goddamn baby to come and see me, or we gonna have to jump her ass, y'all. Uh-huh. That's what's gonna happen. It is. And my people support me, Deja. So you best to be worried. You're gonna have to up TJ. You are going to have to up TJ. Nah, your mommy love you, baby. Grand rising. And I hope your day is starting greatly. That's why I didn't call the phone, because I figured that TJ probably was gonna be asleep, and she wasn't gonna blame me, y'all. She wasn't gonna blame me. But yes, getting back to what it is that I was saying, you have to learn the difference between opposition and obstacles. Okay, every obstacle you go through is not something that's meant to break you. Some and most things are put there to build you. But now, if you take it as it being an opposition, and what is an opposition? A op. Okay, and if who do we think is the op? The devil. When you think things is going wrong for you, sometimes the first thing you do is say, oh, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. Excuse me. The Lord's be just as busy as the devil. The Lord is even busier than the devil. Okay? So with that being said, the Lord will create certain situations to see how you as a person maneuver yourself through them. Okay? When you can't remove things yourself, God will remove them for you. And a lot of times situations go a certain type of way, and then you see things and people being removed, baby. No, that's the obstacle. That's not the opposition. Because the Lord wants to know that outside of the factors of you going through this obstacle, are you going to go back to what you're comfortable with? Or are you going to take this obstacle and use it to move forward? Use the obstacle to move forward. Okay, because let's just say a small obstacle. Okay, we all on this internet right now, social media. We see how people deal with each other on social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Now, depending on how you handle yourself in certain situations when people come at you, that can be the obstacle, baby. Because if you're planning on being a boss, you have to know how to handle yourself in a particular way. And handling yourself in a particular way shows if you're able to get through the obstacle or not, baby. Because as a boss, you are in control, right? And when you are a boss, you don't have to be a boss of a company. You are a boss of yourself. So how you handle yourself and maintain yourself, it shows the boss that you is. And anybody that come into your business, you want them to get the services in which it is that they are looking for. But if you have not went through that obstacle as of yet, You may not be able to give a person what it is that they looking for because mentally you are not at that place as of yet to be able to deal with a situation like that. So God will put you through to see how you handle yourself to get out. We can blame the devil for everything that goes wrong, right? That would be the easy part. Oh, that's just the devil. No, it's not always the devil. Sometimes it's the Lord's because the Lord's know you better than you know yourself. And he knows that if he puts certain things within your path, he just want to see how you're going to maneuver to do that. And in this situation, when it came down to BRIANA, he knows that this girl has not changed, don't plan on changing, and she just rotates the same actions in every situation that she get in, which is the same reason she receives the same outcome, baby. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Miss Davis. Okay. You go from man to man. You have baby after baby. You tell lie after lie. Do you see the pattern? That's what you call a pattern, not a difference or a change. Ain't no change in that. And when you can't advise somebody, now I'm just being honest, you ain't got to take advice from nobody on the internet. But if you're going to listen to the stupid shit, then you should at least listen to the positive. And that baby head dragging in that goddamn swing was not no positivity. That was stupid shit done by the parents. You two are an obstacle within itself. The Lord knew that once she got out of that marriage when Robert divorced her, she was going to do the same thing that she does in every situation, baby. Look for her next victim. And JOHNELL was the next victim on the list, aside from the deacon, the preacher, the football player, and whoever the fuck else. She was in there like any, mini, miny, mo. All right. And the moose is the one that's stuck for show. But outside of the factors of her getting with the moose, God already knew what it was that she was going to do. Yeah, she gonna have a baby by this nigga, try to stick him. That's all it is. Ain't nothing different. She not gonna take her kids and try to build a business that's going to create generational wealth. No, BRIANA is going to continue to be selfish and think about her goddamn self. And in the process of her thinking about herself, the kid's needs is never going to be met because she's dealing with a kid that has not grown up as of yet. And that's herself and the person that she was with. There is no stableness. The only time we seen this girl stable is because she was in a situation with someone that was stable, which is Robert. I don't give a fuck what people say about, oh, he has an appetite for women and this, that, and what the fuck, he ain't gay. And at some point in time, a nigga gonna get tired of beating his goddamn meat. He gonna be out here in these streets, baby. But that don't have nothing to do with his stability. He is stable and he is able. So whatever that man choose to do in his free time, he can do. You see, he's able to bring bitches to his house. Not like that. You know, we just use bitch as a reference. But he ain't got to lay up in the next bitch shit in order for him to continue on what it is that he's doing. No, he don't have to live off of a woman. He entertains women, he engaged with women, but he's not needy of a woman. BRIANA is needy of a man, and that is why her situation is the way that it is. She had a pregnancy scare when she was dealing with the deacon. We could have been dealing with a completely different timeline. Oh, Lord. That's all I could say after that. Oh, Lords, baby. Well, you would have thought if she would have had or if she was dealing with the deacon, she would have had a little bit more Jesus in her. But oh no. Oh no. See, like I said, the Lord be doing, he be creating those obstacles. He didn't let her stick with the deacon because he knew that she needed a devil, something that was like self. So he gave her a reflection of herself. And that's why she connected with JOHNELL. That's why that's the one that was to stay, because they are so much of the same. All right. He a hoe, she a hoe. She lie, he lie. She ain't good at parenting. He ain't good at parenting. You see where we going with this? Right? You see where we going with this? And it could have been another pregnancy scare, if you want to be honest. Okay? Because her whole goal was to get pregnant, baby. But imagine having babies with a man and you still his side piece. Not even the person that he's actually bragging on in these streets. Going from being bragged on to hid is a big difference. Your husband bragged on you. This nigga be hiding you. Ha ha. Ha. She be peeking out. I'm here. You see an arm, you might see a leg, and that's how you know that she is present, baby. Because yeah, he damn sure ain't watching them kids by his goddamn self, yours or his. When you went to go get your cootie fixed, you had to take the kids with you. And I think that that should have been a personal moment for you. Nigga, I'm going to figure out how I can't have no more kids with the kids. With the kids. But a person probably ain't fucking with you because they can't trust you. And I'm going to just be honest. Your word is one of the things that you got that you always supposed to stand on. So if I can't take your word, I can't take you. That's just the way I operate, baby. So now if I find out that you lied to me about something that for one is so serious, and you make it seem like it shouldn't be a thing, yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Cause now I'm not gonna fuck with you the same way. Cause I see that you are a liar, baby. And if you lying about the factors of a tube being removed, what else would you lie about, boo-boo? You already played that shit with your ex-husband. You done stole his sperm, you little fucking sperm stiller. You little damn sperm stiller. You won't catch me and force me or force no babies on me and then try to say I'm a deadbeat for something that I never wanted in the first place, but was thrown on me. What the fuck is she doing with them 3 fucking degrees? You ain't start no business with them, huh? You bought fake degrees not to use them. That don't make no sense. You mean to tell me you ain't think of nothing that you could do to use them fake degrees, boo-boo? Shit, I'm pretty sure you got an LLC. You better do something with them goddamn fake ass degrees. Cause this fake ass nigga is actually out here doing something to you, with you, embarrassing you. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. How they say na 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 na. Nah. No, nah, nah, nah. Oh yeah. See, you don't have to ask and not. Yes, they tied up in her tubes. Right. All them other nigga kids. Cause say what now? You got put out your house and had to look for a house. And that nigga still living comfortable in his house with the blue couch. Girl, you lying. You lying. That nigga would not see me. Fuck your house and fuck you too. Period. Period. If I gotta get out here and get it on my own, nigga, I'm on my motherfucking own. I'm not gonna be out here getting it on my own, but I'm with a fucking buffoon. And the only thing you got me out here doing is looking buffoonish too, while you getting more and more stable. What? Stop playing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. How they say? Ain't no way. That's not the way it's supposed to go. That man is your opposition. He is not your obstacle. I'm telling you. Is that Lynn said, does she go to court today? Um, I think in my chat they had said that Lupac said that they was going for a continuance. So I think that's when they go, they push the date back or something. I don't know what the continuance is for in this process right now. So I can't really speak on that because I didn't see it. I haven't actually been engaging in the court cases for the last couple of days. I've been actually seeking and watching the factors of this Romika and Carlos and Holly situation. And speaking of factors of that, if I see that motherfucking Cordad, wherever the hell that boy name is, on another motherfucking platform lying, because he's getting on my nerves. The boy that dropped the tapes of Romika after the factors of her, her being unalived, basically making her seem like she was the aggressor. That boy is a goddamn liar. When I say a liar, and the truth is not in him. I heard the landlord ask for a 30-day extension, right? Thank you, Miss Ashley, for answering that question. Because I don't like to give y'all bad information. If Tay don't know, she gonna say she don't know. And I really did not know. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, Lynn. Welcome to the family, friend. Welcome to the family. And lattes were say it with me. Lattes were Brianna out here looking crazy. Yes, she is. Yeah, that lying nappy-headed boy. He pissing me off. I was on Royal D platform yesterday and we was asking him questions. When I tell you the first person will ask him a question, he answer it. The next person asks him a question in the same exact way, but different, but he gives. The boy was lying. The boy was lying. He making it seem like he ain't speak to Carlos, ain't been around Carlos in the last couple of years. He never knew that he never knew that the girl Holly had a kid and this, that, and the third. Okay, so if you ain't speak to this person in this many years, what would be the odds that you would be the person that's coming out here dropping those videos? And the fact is of you dropping those videos, you have to be close to someone in order for you to receive those. Those is not just any videos. Those is some videos from somebody's cell phone, Carlos, right? When the situation was happening. Hey, Miss Linda. Latte, I've been listening to that story and all them is speaking on her death is about money. Yes. Thank you, Miss Lasonda. Thank you, Auntie Lasonda. And this boy, that's what I was working up to. While we on the goddamn panel on Royal D platform yesterday, basically he's saying that he got a tape, right, y'all? The boy saying, the nappy-headed ass boy saying that he got a tape, right? And basically it shows what took place before Romika was actually unalived, right? So the people, like, if you got evidence of what took place before the young lady was unalived, why wouldn't you drop it? The people is me. That's what I was saying. Why wouldn't you drop it to give this girl mother, family, and child some type of healing, to let people know what the fuck went on? Like, was him and her arguing? Was her and Holly arguing? Was there a fight that took place before the shooting did? Like, what actually happened that led up to what the outcome was? And if you can put that out here, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? This boy done went to the factors of talking about the factors of how the police be dropping off information to people and you never know. Boy, what is you talking about? You saying that you got the tape, but the only reason you won't drop the tape is because you waiting until you get monetized on YouTube. Because if you drop the tape now, everybody is going to screen record it and make money off of it. So you figure you'll make money off of it before anybody else do. Boy, is you cool? Like, boy, is you cool? That shit had me pissed off. What you said, Auntie? I really believe he has it. Something just ain't right about it. The baby daddy got something to do with it. Yes. 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 This shit is seeming. Listen, the more and more that comes out, and shout out the big Keys, not the little one, okay? Because Keys been dropping that shit. If you ain't been on Big Key's platform, make sure you definitely watch his shit when it comes down to the factors. And my girl Queen Step and Royal D too, because some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. And even while we was on Royal D Live yesterday, because yesterday was Carlos' birthday. And while we was on that live questioning that nappy-headed ass boy, he kept saying that he had something to do. He had something to take care of because the aunt was on the platform as well. Romika's aunt, okay? And she was trying to get him to drop the tape. Listen, drop it on the internet. If you don't feel comfortable with dropping it, then fuck it. Meet me somewhere and you can give it, drop the information to me, send it to me however you feel. But nigga, if I meet you, I'm meeting you at a police station. I want the public to know where it is that you said that you was going to meet me, just in case something happened to me, coming to retrieve whatever it is that you got to give, baby. But then he was up there and he was flirting with the aunt, talking about how they was on the phone he was basically trying to clap some cheeks. How you trying to clap the cheeks of the aunt of the person that you out here dropping fuck information on? Uh-uh. It is looking premeditated, okay? Definitely premeditated. And they thought the factors of her having that order of protection and her having license to carry was going to be what covered her ass. And that's not the fucking case. Outside of the fact is that her family is connected to politicians any fucking way. So we not making it seem like even if a person was guilty, it wasn't a way that a person would have been able. It ain't a way that a person wouldn't be able to get off, baby. Y'all didn't watch Scandal with Olivia fucking Pope? How all them kids used to be getting into shit and they would go up in there and the cleanup man would come and clean everything like nothing never happened. Romika was fucking beautiful, okay? And even if you the second bitch that get with a nigga, have a baby by a nigga, if you see that nigga is still not leaving his last baby mother alone, you're going to have a problem. So jealousy mixed with envy creates a damn dummy. So a person would be willing to remove or delete another person because yes, it makes it seem for her. Now she gets her positioning in the situation. And for Carlos, that gets him out of the situation of the child support that Romika was about to put on his ass. I think that auntie was trying to be fair and take his words, but why did Carlos lie to the family? That's what makes it seem shady. First of all, if you was on the scene and you Romika's baby father, why the fuck they had all the information for her? They didn't have that girl government to name. They didn't have no information for the family, period. The way that the mother even found out that her damn child was deceased by receiving the video of her laying on the ground, baby. He even say he wants, yeah, he say he want to get paid for it. He sure did. It's about the money value within the situation. And if he do have a video, it would come from the same person that he got the other videos from. The boy was so deep in the situation, y'all. And when he was telling his part on Key's platform, to the point Keys had to ask him, like, yo, boy, well, was you there? Was you there? Hey, LaRonda. I love you, girl. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I hope y'all hitting that like button for your girl Tay too. Don't be having me up here dry. Don't be having your girl Tay Tay up here dry. We don't even act like that. We don't do that. Make sure your girl is nice and moist, of course. Definitely hit that like button, hit that share button, and if you can, while you here, definitely put a tip for Tay in her tip jaw, in her tip jaw. Let me see. Thank you, Truth Slayer, for that cash app. Beautiful. You know I love me some you. I definitely appreciate you too. Yes, 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 yes. Eminem, I drank some water. I'm gonna drink some more, and I've been buying those electrolyte things. But yeah, it's just sad that in this situation, kids always get the shit into the goddamn stick. Let's just talk about it, okay? Romika's son lost a mother and a father at the same goddamn time. Because even though Carlos is still alive, that's a situation that will never be the fucking same. Okay? Now let's talk about the factors of Harley, baby, the killer's baby, the one that unalived Romika. All right? Her baby is not even a year old as of yet. And she can't even continue being a parent right now because being that she had that gun in that car, she got child endangerment problems now. And when you got things against you for child endangerment, how you being around a child? You cannot. So even though your family got your kid, I know you missing him or it, whatever. I don't know whether it's a boy or a girl, to be honest. So now these kids is just out here on some fuck shit. And mentally, I feel so bad for Ramika's baby because they had I'm just gonna be honest. You would think that all mothers would have a relationship with their kid, but some people relationships is actually different. Okay. But when you look at Romika's social media, I don't give a fuck which one you go on, from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram, friend. You can see that her son was her prized possession. The only thing that was bad that throughout the situation of him, I mean, of her and Carlos going through what they was going through, the son was always there for it. In the back of every video that boy dropped with Romika being aggressive, her son was in the back of the goddamn video. Why would you even send that out as a message? But let's go back to the son. He was used to his mother and his father probably bickering, but he never would foresee the day that him not being here with his mommy. So you know the type of regret and resentment that could be mustering within that child, and when he gets of age, how that anger may play out. Huh? Do you really know? He might try to take out every motherfucking body. Listen, if my mommy not here, nobody else need to be here either. And I'ma just be honest. Some people be willing to serve every day in jail. That comes along with it. It all happened in sequence after the radio start dropping. Yes. Yes. After the yes. Wait, I had to read it again. When I got to the red rum part, I had to make my eyes go the other way. I definitely got you though, Linda. Yes. Q start dropping tapes. That's why I said premeditated. Yes, definitely premeditated. Definitely premeditated, baby. He knew what it was that he was definitely doing. He knew what he was doing. So with that being said, now he's getting the outcome, but not for nothing. He's saying that it's bigger than what people think. Oh, you ain't worried about that because you out here protecting a nigga and you ain't even protecting your kids. You ain't even protecting your kids. You got your face on everybody platform that there is. And with that being said, outside of the factors of you being on the platforms, you lying. You lying. You don't even have the full truths. I don't know. It's crazy. The whole situation is crazy. And I feel bad for that baby. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like the adults in the situation, you know, they even though they didn't have a deciding factor in it, and they pretty sure is dealing with the factors of Romika not being here. But the factors of that baby having to be here with his without his mother is a terrible thing. Is a terrible thing. And it is making it seem premeditated. And I ain't gonna lie, it's even harder on the auntie and them because they knew Carlos for years. It's not like this is somebody that they just met or somebody that Romika with. They seen that boy grow up. Them families is kind of close for sure. So it's a lot more that's gonna come out. A lot more. That's right. If you like to support your host with the most. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I made fried chicken, right? And barbecue chicken last night, right? With some corn on the cob and some fish chunks, like fish nuggets. That was the point that I wanted because them shits was good. I seen somebody make them on TikTok, y'all, and I said, you know what? Let me try it. So I got me some tilapia fish, being that that's thick. They say it's fake, but whatever. I knew that it would give some nice size cubes, far as once I cut it down. So I actually seasoned it, cut it into cubes or whatever, and fried that thing right on up with some sweet plantains. And when I tell you them fish nuggets was great, y'all definitely have to try that. Okay, I'm definitely sitting there pushing that. And I hope y'all been getting y'all membership. And don't forget, Tay has another channel. Y'all gotta definitely subscribe to that channel too. Tea with Tay, baby, because I'm about to start dropping some more, a different content over there. Because I'm about to be getting into a whole new group, baby. And definitely, I'm gonna drop my video today that I was supposed to drop from last week. But I got stuff to add on to it, baby, because I'm adding that baby in that swing. I'm telling y'all, I'm adding that baby in that swing. You know I got a plate for you, baby. You always can eat with me. No problem. But them fish chunks, girl, them shits was hitting on everything. When I say everything, everything. Yeah, True Slayer must be in the bushes or she probably left out. I'm about to get out of here too, y'all, because I got to mop my floors and stuff before my kids get home. Normally, I would like to do it at night, but no, I want to move my furniture around and get in the crevices. You know, when kids is in the house, you can't do it because even if they decide, because it's probably going to be clean for the first 5 minutes that they get in here, baby. Because the kids, the first thing they do, drop the book bag out off the door, at the door, and then you see a shoe. It's like they start stripping as they go to their rooms. But I don't understand why they never just strip once they get in the room. Why everything that you wore to school got to be from the door to your room? I don't understand that. But yes, definitely hit the like button for your girl Tay. I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through with me this morning. Let me know before we go if you're a 1, 2, or 3, baby. Let me know before we get out of here for sure. And I definitely will be back online later. I am. Neil Fall, you know you got Tay Hart. Wait, Latte said I need my I read that one already. Gigi says she a 1. I love that for you, baby. Shy Quinty, a 1. I see another 1. I love that. And anybody that is not a 1, we definitely praying for them. Love is love, and your girl Tay Tay is out of here, baby. Love y'all the long way. Wait, I love you for that, Loretta. Loretta said, Queen, your videos be well worth waiting for. Yes. Well, this one is gonna be one. And I love you for sure. Later, everybody.
La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a